See. Hey, having to do this on the phone. Hello, everyone, and welcome into the All Things Life and Sports show with Kyilan Thomas. That's me. I'm your host, Kyilan Thomas. A very special show today. I got my dad about to come in now. I'm about to put him in now. And we kind of just going to preview the big game. Will this do more for Hurts and Mahomes? We got final score predictions. Could Andy submit himself as the GOAT head coach? We're going to get into it, and he is joining now.
Hey, what's happening?
You can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I can't hear you.
Are you hooked to anything like mic or any? Hold on, let me see.
I don't know. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can't hear me?
I can't hear you.
And technical difficulties. I might have to, because I've had to figure. We getting it together. But yeah, we're going to preview the Super Bowl. We're going to preview the Super Bowl. I hate when I do this. I'm going to tell them to just click the link to come back in. Hey, Adriana. Who you got winning the Super Bowl? Who you got winning the Super Bowl? Who y'all got? My dad is about to come in. We figuring out some technical. He couldn't hear me. So I think he might have to disconnect audio. Trying to go live through the phone is my dad. He coming. He should be coming. I told him just read who y'all got winning the Super Bowl. Who y'all got winning the Super Bowl? We're from the preview, and this game is so weird because I think it has potential to be a good game, but for some reason you got sides don't like the Chiefs. Obviously, we know those reasons. You got sides that don't like the Eagles. Obviously, we know those reasons. Um, he got Eagles. Okay, okay, okay. I told him to just re-click that join link. I'm finna go live. My dad, we just finna do a quick Super Bowl preview. Super Bowl, if y'all can, like, share, comment throughout. We finna get into who will this do? Will this do more for Mahomes' legacy? With the win, will it do more for Mahomes? Will it do more for Jalen Hurts? We finna get into all that. What games? Here we go. Here we go.
Yo.
You can hear me now?
Yep.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
What's happening? What's happening?
Look, people was already in here. I said he coming back. He coming back. So we
Oh yeah,
finna,
oh yeah.
yeah, we finna get into it. Um, this game is weird. Super Bowl preview. Look.
Hello.
This is so weird, y'all. My dad is a Seminole. I'm a Gator fan. We all get asked how that happened. But this game is weird because for some reason people are just not interested in that game. This game, I wasn't at first, but as the time has gone along, trying to review and pick it apart, it's grown on me. So I had an interesting like topic that I was like, this would be something good to think or discuss. Would a win do more for Jalen Hurts' legacy or Patrick Mahomes' legacy? I think Mahomes. What who do you think would
Well,
impact
before we get this thing started, can you hear that?
more?
Don't
What
you
is
already know where I'm going? I'm in Kansas City right now and Florida State. You know,
if y'all can hear that, it obviously it's the war chant. The
you
Chiefs
hear
and
it.
Seminoles both. Yeah, we heard it.
But all yeah, whatever. But nah, but all seriousness though, like I don't know if it'd be more of a legacy changer or builder for Hurts or Mahomes. I would say more so Mahomes, because I think I mean Hurts, because I think Mahomes' legacy already secured. He just padding stats now. You know, like when people go, when people have, we say that with NBA players when they get to a certain status, it's more like you passed stats. You could have
Yeah.
retired a long time ago. But I mean, Mahomes not even 30 years old yet. So he can win two, three, four, five, six, seven. You know, I'm doing my
Yep.
LeBron Miami thing.
Yeah.
Um, but no, man, I mean, but Hurt's been in the league 5 years with two Super Bowl appearances, right? Two in the last 3 years. I mean, how many quarterbacks have done that? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I mean, that's epic in itself. But I think the thing that turned around Hurts them season, because you remember, like I think it was week 7 or week 8 when they played Cincy, how they was talking about, Sirianni. Sirianni
Yep.
got into it with fans at Lincoln Field.
Yep.
Uh, Hurts was 10 or 14 passing. Saquon took that Giants game over. So it was a whole bunch of stuff going on around that time. And we thought they was we thought they was good, but we thought they was okay, if you
Wouldn't
will.
be here. Yeah, wouldn't be
Right,
here. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Um, so he young, he only 26. So I still think, you know, he got a lot of time left, you know. Um, but last Super Bowl though, Hurts outplayed Mahomes.
Yeah.
He outplayed Mahomes. The only
Yeah.
reason why Mahomes didn't won because he got the ball last.
Yeah.
But what I would say this time is Kansas City got Chris Jones, right?
Yep.
And automatically would think, okay, I'm gonna slide my coverage to Chris Jones. I
Yep.
don't think they're gonna do that. I think the pressure gonna be coming from the other side.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
um, and I just hope that Philly don't just try and force run it, if you will.
Yeah.
If the
Yeah.
run ain't working, let Hurts' hands go. You gotta let his hands go.
And
You
that's
know,
and that's and that's what I've been telling Philly fans because that's kind of how I see it. That's how I kind of see it going. Um, are you able to turn your camera? Cause it's sideways. Are you able to turn
yours sideways. Yeah, yours sideways
it's
too. Let me
sideways
see.
for you too?
Yeah, let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
There we go.
Yeah, but
Okay.
let me put my fan. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn it. Let me see.
Okay. Look at Mom Shalenda Faye talking about Fly Eagles Fly. Somebody said, "Do you play video games?" Yes, I love video games. I play video games. Yeah, they said they had it. How you just did it? They said that was perfect. Yeah, like that. Yeah. I
Yeah, but the
guess it had.
problem is, No, but the problem is when I try and set it up on my thing, I don't think it go that high.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. That's good right there. However you got it.
All
Like I
right.
said, I don't like this live on. You have to, in order for us to do it like this, we got to do the phone. I don't like the
Right.
phone. Somebody said what games? I play all type of stuff. Um, college football card, NBA, Madden. I play a lot of different stuff. But I think a win would do more for Mahomes' legacy, and just the fact that nobody has ever three-peated, that within itself would submit him at at a certain stature in the league. So the fact
Right.
no one has three-peated, the fact that they've like 17 straight one close score was like one score close score games. Nobody has ever done that in NFL history. So if
Right.
he were to cap a season like this off with a Super Bowl win where he's had to come through in the clutch every single like every almost every game he's had to come through, make a play in order for them
Mhm.
to pull out the W. I
Right.
think that capping it off with a Super Bowl, that would do more for his legacy as well. Like you stated, Jalen Hurts, um, it'll do something for his legacy if he wins because like the how he was viewed coming out of college, he can't
Uh-huh.
throw, he can't. So a win, it would do him some good. But
Right.
Mahomes is kind of in Josh Allen's boat where he lost Rasheed Rice. Pacheco got hurt within the season. Travis Kelsey has not been Travis Kelsey. So he hasn't had that after Tyreek Hill left, we all said, oh, they're not gonna be nearly as good as when he was there. So the fact
Right.
that if they win, they would have three-peated since Tyreek leaving. That'll go to show Mahomes does not need a number one. He's kind of in that boat also. And
Right.
then the what I was about to say. That boat did not have the receiving core, those things. And then just the magnitude again, like I stated, nobody's ever three-peated. He would be he's only lost, we say the top quarterbacks. You could probably have your top 4 or 5, Allen, Lamar, Joe Burrow, Mahomes. He go through
Mm-hmm.
them every single year. He did it again this year, beat the MVP again in the playoffs. He's only lost to Brady and Joe Burrow the one time. That's it. So a win again this year just go to show like nobody can beat Patrick Mahomes. So I think a win would do more for at this point if he win and they three-peat, first team in history to three-peat, that will put him at 2 behind Brady. Now again, I'm young, so I didn't see the Bradshaws, the Montanas, I didn't see those guys play. But I'm looking at production. So I think that will put him at 2 behind Brady to the point where if he got 7, Brady got 7, we're gonna have to have a discussion. What would you say to that?
I wouldn't even say we have to have a discussion because I think right now, if you ask me, who would I take? I'm taking Mahomes over Brady. Now, I think Brady's good. I'm not because I don't want them, they're gonna be killing me.
Yep. Yeah.
But but Mahomes, they don't even compare to me. They don't even compare to me. Brady is good. Don't get me wrong, because I thought once Brady left New England, I'm like, he can't win another one. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? He can't win another one without Belichick. He went to Tampa and won one. So he proved me wrong.
Yep.
But I don't think he better than Mahomes. I think, like you said, for me, if he get to 7 or even get to 6, it's still not even a discussion for me because I still think and your mama talking about Brady the GOAT.
Yeah, she
She got
said he gonna have to
got
get 8, 9 to even
she must be got CTE or something. I mean
But like I told Brady didn't have the leg component. When we see Mahomes pull out these plays to get it's his legs. He makes a running play to get the first or put him
but
in. It's never with his arm when it
true,
comes to the
true,
clutch.
true. And this is what I think this is gonna be one of the things with the Eagles. Third and fourth downs. If Andy Reid taking to 3rd and 14, I'm saying 3rd and 7 or 8 or more.
Mhm.
Y'all got to get off the field. You
Yep.
have to get off the field. You cannot let Mahomes keep beating you on these 30, 15 plays.
Yep.
That is crazy. And like I know I think I was watching one of your lives where you were saying, Mahomes just throw it up. It was 4th and 26 or four and
Yeah, they
pass
called
interference.
DPI. Yep.
But we shouldn't even be in that position. Teams cannot be to me, the only way the Eagles are gonna beat uh KC is if they beat the brakes off them. It
They're gonna
can't
have
be
to
close.
blow them out. I said
They
that too.
got-
It can't be
can't be
close.
close.
It can't be
It can't
close.
be close.
It can't be
It
close.
can't be close. Nope. And then too, and if you look at Mahomes, man, I mean, it's only four quarterbacks, Bradshaw, Montana, and Brady that would have had four uh Super Bowl MVPs. So I mean, if you talk about MVPs and GOATs and who is who, he right up there.
Yep.
He right there in my opinion. So, but uh, but yeah, man, like I said, last time they played, I thought Hurts outplayed Mahomes. So
And
we'll
then
see.
and kind of on to Trent, kind of on Mahomes' legacy. We got to look at coaching too, because it's literally like a carbon copy of Brady Belichick, Andy Reid, Mahomes. So with a win today, where would you say that would rank Andy Reid as far as coaching? Would he surpass Belichick, Shula? Where would you rank him with a win today?
So I this is what I think. Even if Coach Andy Reid won today, I still don't think he would be the GOAT. I still think it would be Belichick because one, he trails Shula and Belichick behind most wins. He trailed them both behind Super Bowls. Uh, uh, I, he's right there though. He is
Mhm.
definitely right there. I'm just looking at some of my notes. I mean, he 29 games behind
Yeah,
Belichick.
yeah.
Will you know what I'm saying? Um, but I mean, he right there. Win or lose, I think if he win, it'd be great. But if he lose, I don't think it hurts him.
It's gonna hurt him. Yeah, I and this is where we are with most, like with these dynasties. Like you stated, when Brady left the Patriots and went to Tampa Bay, a lot of us thought they weren't good because we thought it was more of Belichick and
Yeah,
coaching.
right.
So the conversation around Andy Reid as of late has been, well, he got Patrick Mahomes. But I'm like, y'all, they were going to to the playoffs with Alex Smith and them. Now you put the two together, that
Hmm.
Andy Reid's coach, and what we say, the creativity from him, how he puts Mahomes in certain
Yep.
positions. So
Yep.
I think we have to look more at that than kind of like with Brady. He didn't always have to have the top players. We talked about that a long time too. Like, he don't
Yep.
have the best core and all of that. So the fact that they are, again, having to consistently go against Lamar, somehow finding a way to win, Josh Allen somehow always finding a way to win. Like,
Yep.
that there's something that has to be said about that. Even this season, now the Broncos look to be better. You had a team, the Chargers. So teams in your divisions are getting better, and you're still winning your division convincingly. They lost one game this season. The last game they sat all they started, so that didn't matter. They only lost
Right.
one game, and then so now your division getting better.
Right.
You defeating two-time MVPs in Lamar, Josh Allen. So at a certain point, we do have to kind of give Andy Reid some credit as to where they are. And I'm with you. I don't think it'll put them as the goal if they win, but they would be right there. It's just Belichick. Like I said, he got nine appearances. What they
I
won
agree. Yep. Yep. And
and
six
won
wins.
seven. So Andy, he's the most winning and coach for the Chiefs, most winningest coach for the Eagles as well. So he's the most winning and coach for the two teams that's in the Super Bowl. So
Right.
I'm with you though. I don't think it'll put him past Belichick, but it'll definitely. I'm more so on the three-peat. Nobody's ever three-peated. Like, do you think the three-peat could push them past, like, Mahomes past Brady, Reed past Belichick, given no one's ever done that?
I mean, I just think it'll bring them closer because, if you will, you had the '72 Dolphins with Don
Yep.
Shula, right? They went undefeated
Yep.
from the first game of the season to the Super Bowl. And Belichick was the only other coach to come close to that with, with the Patriots when they lost the Super Bowl with Randy Moss. And Brady had all the, he had Randy, and they still didn't win. So I think it moves him closer, but I don't think it surpassed Belichick. I don't.
And then on the three P, because I found this stat interesting, or it was a picture I saw. The Eagles, when the Patriots were trying to three-peat, the Eagles with Doug Foles, they stopped that three-peat. Do
True.
you think they have a chance at potentially stopping the Chiefs three-peat chances?
Yeah. Yes, I absolutely think they got a chance. But I just hope Coach Sirianni don't get greedy.
Mhm.
If Saquon ain't doing what he need to do, or Saquon can't break them, see, and that's what makes Saquon good, man. He'll break a 30 yard. You
Yep.
may stuff him, then boom, he's 60, boom, 70, boom, 40. If they ain't getting that, they got to let Jalen Hands go. They have to. They have to let Jalen Hands go because Jalen can carry the. I think our first topic was, is he the bus driver, or is he
Yep. Yep.
the one to sit down? Uh, I, right now, the way they offense is coordinated, I think he's a passenger, if you will. But I think he can be the bus driver. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And like you see, I've been discussing with Eagles fans about this pretty much the whole season, especially heavily with that when they faced the Steelers, because I saw that Steelers run defense.
Hmm.
So I said if Saquon can't get going, is Jalen Hurts going to be able to consistently have to stand in the pocket and throw the ball on a consistent basis? Like we saw in the NFC Championship, the commentators were saying like he's in the rhythm, he's in the rhythm. Well,
Yep.
Saquon, the first touch, what was it, like 60 or something yards to the house. So of course he's
Yep.
going to be able to get in rhythm when I
Right.
can just hand it to Saquon and he take us all the way. That's 7-3 right there. So
Right.
I don't think that's going to happen in this game. And like I was telling them, like in games where Saquon didn't get going, how did Jalen Hurts look? So I do feel like he's more of a bus rider, which is a passenger rider, which is okay. That's their rebuttal. Well, is it about stats or is it about wins? Well, if we're talking top quarterbacks, yes, stops matter, because if you give Joe Burrow that Eagles defense, they'll probably win the Super Bowl. So
Hmm.
as we've seen, they beat the Chiefs before. So
Right.
I do think Jalen is, which is okay. There is nothing wrong with it, but I don't think he's gonna be able to consistently sit in the pocket and have to throw the ball, because I think Spags, we all know Spagnolo in that defense, and they keep saying Jalen Hurts revenge game. I'm like, well, what about the Chiefs revenge game? Like they gave up 35 last, so you don't think Chris Jones, Bolton, Karlaftis, McDuffie, Spags, y'all don't think they want to come back for some revenge and say we not Jalen, we not letting you get off how you got off that time? Like, how do you think the Chiefs defense can adjust, or do you think they're gonna be able to give Jalen all that leeway they gave him last time?
Well, I think a lot of it gonna be. I think a lot of the game on both ends of the ball gonna be in the trenches, like you said, Jalen, and then you got McDuffie. Like McDuffie, the cornerback, right? He's not like a Dion or a Jalen Ramsey or Richard Sherman. You know how like sometime when you throw the ball up, right? When some cornerbacks want to go for the pick.
Yeah.
He ain't going for the pick. He's knocking the ball out. He don't care about the pick. He gonna knock the ball out. So I think they're gonna play a lot of man zone type coverage, and make Jalen think to see
Yeah.
if he can
Yeah.
process defenses. Because if you play man, that's easy. I
And
know it's
that's
man all
and
across
that's
the field, so I can just throw it there. And my man, I can throw it
yep.
to Brown. I can throw it
Brown, yep.
what's his name? The tight end, Goddard.
Dallas Goddard. Yep,
Yeah,
Goddard.
yeah,
Yep,
they can throw to him. You know what I'm
yep,
saying? But if you zone, that means the quarterback got to think, oh, is it really there? Am I seeing
yep,
what I really see? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you start dropping them linebackers that back in coverage, or
yep,
you start dropping them D ends back in coverage on them flat zones. I
yep.
mean, but that opens up Philly
Some,
running game if they
yep,
start doing that. So
yep.
it's gonna be a chess match. It's gonna be
Yep.
interesting. It's gonna
Yep.
be
And that's what I was been telling them, like, hey, like, y'all can, like, I gave them the example of when we played the Eagles. Jalen was not good. Our defense was like 32nd ranked. Jalen was not good against us. Like you stated, when he has to sit and consistently read and think, there's people that break down quarterback film, and there's multiple times where Jalen, which is why AJ Brown and him were going through what they were going through. There's
yep,
multiple times where he has guys open, but he doesn't anticipate, so he'll take off
yep,
and run. We
yep,
see that but you're not gonna be that is not gonna win you this game against that Chiefs defense. And then
right.
that's what they're also saying, like, hey, like the Chiefs, they mostly like to play man. I said, y'all, Spags, do y'all know who like the DC y'all are talking about? Like Spaz is not going to just stay in one thing. That he's going to adjust and confuse them. If he come out and do what he been doing, that would be more an indictment on him. But that's kind of where I'm coming from. He's not going to do that. He's not letting no 35 get hung on the head. I guarantee it's not going to be 35, 38 this game.
See, and that's the problem I got though with these Alabama quarterbacks. Um, and this ain't even a knock against Jalen. I just think that's just the system they grew up in Alabama. They had great talent, Devontae Smith, right? And some of these other wide receivers that went there, but they so great one read throw. We
Yeah.
ain't Derrick Henry. They got the running back. So
Yep.
all they really processing the quarterback position. You know what I'm saying? They good talent, but how many good quarterbacks came out of Alabama? You know what I'm just saying. I'm just being real. I mean, Jalen Hurts, one of them, but how many good
I would
quarterbacks came out
say
of Alabama?
Jalen and Tua, if you want to put Tua
Yeah,
in
okay.
there.
If you want to put two, okay, I'll put two in there because he been
Matt Jones.
right. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So I just think that Alabama system more of a running back system, and
Yeah,
quarterbacks really didn't have to do much. And I don't know how much defenses they was reading or the complexity of their play calling at Alabama. So I just think that just hurts quarterbacks like Jalen. That I
yeah,
think that's why Jalen's still trying to process that because he didn't have that in college. He's
yeah,
only 26. He's been in the league since 2020.
yeah,
So I'm sure he'll figure it out. But I just think it's a product of where he came from, and that's where his learning process at.
yeah. So, to kind of the last couple to finish it off, Super Bowl preview, the Super Bowl LIX, 6:30 tonight. Who do you have winning? What's your final score prediction, and kind of how you see the game playing out?
Like I said earlier, so I'll give you my score first. I got 34-17 Chiefs, right?
Mm,
I know that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. But I think it's gonna be high score. And I think Kansas City gonna stop them more than Philly gonna stop them. Even though Philly got the better defense and they number one in takeaways, but Andy Andy Reid them don't get the ball up much.
yep,
So that's gonna hurt. And I just say, man, let Jalen cook, man. Like Coach Parcells just say, I got the groceries, I got to get in the kitchen and cook. So, like I say, if Saquon ain't doing what he's supposed to do, um, you got to let Jalen cook. You got to let him do his thing because if you don't, then you're just hindering the offense. I just
yep.
think you're just hindering the offense. But I do think, I say 34-17, but I think it'll come down to the fourth quarter. I really do.
Fourth quarter.
I think it'll come down to the fourth quarter. So I can't go against my homeboy. I just can't.
Yeah, yeah. That's where I'm at with it too. Like you said, with the champs, like if it's two bulls clashing, you go with the more experienced bull. Like they're the champs until they're not the champs. So
Right.
my final score, I got it a little closer. I got Chiefs like 30, Eagles, I'll say 25. I'm gonna go 30-25. Now,
Okay.
I'm kind of there because again, the Chiefs they've been more reliant on that defense. Like I stated, Saquon is not. Saquon is not. They're game planning to stop Saquon. That Chris
Right.
Jones and them is not gonna let Saquon have 150 and two like he's been doing. We've
Right.
seen how he's looked against teams. They played the Steelers, the Bucks, the Ravens. Those three teams were top 10 in rush yards allowed this season.
Mhm.
The Bucks, he had 84. He got
Mhm.
59 on one play. The Steelers, he had like 15 for 69. The
Mhm.
Ravens, he did get 107. But that was a close game. So when they've had to face good run defenses, Saquon has not been able to flash like the games we've been seeing. So
Right.
I got it 30-25 Chiefs. They haven't scored 30 all season until they had to in the game against the Bills. So
Yep.
I got 30-25. Saquon is not going to be able to just run shot like he has the whole season. Like you stated, that's going to lead to Jalen them coming off the field a lot quicker, a little more, which will then in turn give Mahomes them more opportunities to put up those points. So that's kind of how
Right.
I got it.
Hey, I don't know what your mama thinking. I'm
Yeah,
50.
well,
She must CTE. You better go check on her. That's crazy.
56-21.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. But no, but like I said earlier too, I just think third and fourth downs on those, especially those longs, third and eights, third and 10s, third and 15. The Eagles got to get that punt. They got to the
Yeah,
ball got to be on Kansas City punter foot, if you will. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can't we can't let Mahomes run around like a little
yeah. And that's what
rabbit.
he do. Mama, you
I
better
know.
see that what he you better when you watch, you gonna see what we talking about. It don't he if like that if it's third and four, third and two, he's gonna get the first down. Like he don't even look athletic.
Right.
Yeah, he don't even look like he going and he do it every time.
Did you
But
know did you know that he run a 4.5? I did not. He do not look like it, but
he don't.
he ran a 4.5.
Do you now what we talked about throughout the season about these quarterbacks running around and
Right.
how do you think the refs are going to officiate that if Mahomes is doing he do this running around to the sideline and if he get popped. I'm more so interested to see how the refs are going to officiate knowing everybody is talking about refs.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, but you know, the thing about Mahomes is, yeah, he skirt the sidelines, but he is it's very intricate. Like,
Yeah.
cause I used to umpire, right? I can't umpire off intent. I have to umpire
Mhm.
off the rule, what I see. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And that's what the refs are doing. To us, the fans, it looks like, man, he tried to do that, but
Yeah.
that's not what the rules say. I can't go off of intent. I have to go off of what the rule
Did
book.
he go? Yeah, did he go out? Did he try to go out of bounds? Yeah.
Mhm. Right, exactly. So, and that's just the normal fan don't think about that. They're
Mhm.
not thinking about. They thinking, man, he ain't go out of bounds. You know, he playing with the rules and all. And I agree. I do think he playing with the rules. I think the rules should be. I think once you outside the pocket, it's it is what it is. You a runner, just
Yeah.
like a runner. Like running backs supposed to get penalized for dropping their heads,
Yep.
but they don't.
They
How,
don't.
how, how
Yeah.
how many flags have we seen with running backs coming through the building with their head down and they ain't getting
Yeah.
no flag?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
And that's a talk too. They'll call the defensive player for that. They won't
right,
call yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's what. But it's supposed to be for the offense and the defense, but they'll call the defense for it. So, I just think the rule need to be a little more disambiguous, if you will.
But yeah, that's where again, thank you so much, y'all. This is my dad, this daddy daughter show. That's his special live here. He
Hey,
has
oh, go ahead, go
oh
ahead.
no,
I'm
you go
sorry.
ahead, you go ahead. I was gonna close out.
No,
I said you could.
no, I was gonna say I thought we got a couple. I got a few more minutes. We can dive into the halftime show.
Oh yeah. The talk is the halftime show is in NOLA, New Orleans. Okay. Do you think they should have gave it to Wayne, C Murder and them? Like all these guys that has come out of New Orleans. What do you think about them giving it to Kendrick?
Oh, I mean, like, and it's that I don't like Kendrick Lamar. I'm not gonna say I don't like him. I just don't like his style. I think he's a good lyricist. I'm just not a Kendrick Lamar. His style just don't do nothing for me. But you would think though, with them being in New Orleans, that they would pay homage if you're gonna have a rapper on there, because Kendrick Lamar is a rapper, to at least invite Juvie, Lil Wayne, any of them New Orleans guys, right? Kendrick just got one song that's hot right
Yeah.
now that everybody talking about,
Yeah.
which I'm willing to bet he will not perform it. I'm willing
You
to
don't
bet.
think he gonna the
I,
not you don't think he gonna do it?
I do not think he's gonna perform.
Is it because
Uh,
of what's surrounding the song or
I think it's what's surrounding the song with the lawsuit out, even though he's not personally getting sued, but the person that's it was said about has sued the company, the
oh
label. That
yeah, yeah, oh yeah,
so so
yeah.
the label might have came and Kendrick was like, hey, back off.
Hmm.
Let's just go in and do your song, but we ain't gonna do that one. So that's what I think. And then another thing too, I just don't think rappers should do Super Bowls, to be honest with you. I think it should be performers.
Yeah, yeah,
Not to say
yeah.
rappers aren't performers, but just performers, whether they R&B or even if they rappers, they rappers. But I'm just saying, like, I want to see a performance. I don't want to just get up there and hear no bunch of rapping. I want to see a performance. Just like
That's
when
where
Beyonce,
I'm at. Yeah,
did that, what was the college football? What she just did? What was
she
that?
did. Chiefs. I think it was Chiefs Texans. It was one of these Texans. Home games. She did.
Yeah, it was the Texas game. Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
what I want to see. Entertain me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what I
Yeah.
want to see. Now, not to say that when Dr. Dre and all them was on, that was entertaining. I mean,
Yeah, cause
that
they
was
brought. I like how they brought. If you're gonna do rap, I think he gonna have to bring people out. I think he's gonna
he
bring
did.
people out.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I agree. I agree. I agree. So
And
yeah, so
I'm
I just
and it's like you said, the "Not Like Us." That's the song. I'm sure everybody know of it. The
right.
people that's in here. Not. I think that's why he got it. Honestly, it was that song. But you, like you stated, you brought up a great point. The lawsuit. He might not even perform the song that. Could you name me? Could you even name me one Kendrick Lamar song? See, that's where people are coming from.
Right.
But you can name Wayne, you can name Juvenile, Master
Yep.
P. So
Yep.
that's kind of where people are coming from with the whole Super Bowl. But I give it a shot. I give it a chance. I know a couple of more Kendrick. He has more older stuff. So I don't I probably could say Not Like Us. He do have like one or two newer songs, but it's still from the he just dropped the album, but it's still not much that we listen to like that. He got one that's hot on TikTok. But yeah, I think it should be like Justin Bieber should do it one day. I still think Chris Brown should do it one day. I'm with you.
Yep.
I want to see people like
You
that.
want to see a performance. You want to see a performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your mom say, they do the halftime show for free. I don't know. I've heard that before, but I don't believe that. That's a lot of production for free. But I can see if it was an up and coming artist trying to get their face, in America. But
Hmm.
Kendrick Lamar don't need the halftime show to blow up. Beyonce don't need it. Whitney Houston don't need it. Any of those that don't perform,
Yeah.
I don't think they really need the halftime show to be who they are. Now, does
Yeah.
it, you know, generate sales and revenue for them, moving forward from their own platforms? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
But again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I seen people coming in and out. People was commenting. This is my dad, Trenton. We did it. Special episode. In our final prediction, he has the Chiefs winning 34-17. I have the Chiefs winning 30-25. And again, look, thank y'all so much for coming on. Thank you to my dad for coming on. And make sure everything done for y'all try to have fun. Peace.
Peace.